What's up, everybody? Alright, it's time to go make our delivery. We're still at the Loves in Van, Texas. There's two Loves off the same exit. I'm at the bigger, newer of the two. Relatively speaking, that is. We're going to be delivering to the Walmart distribution center in Terrell, which is about 40 miles west of here. I'm going to wait on this Volvo to go by first. We'll skip ahead when I'm done kind of chit-chat and whatever, letting you know what's all going on kind of stuff. And we'll jump ahead to just before we get off I-20. Oh, hang on. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Natalie.
Hey.
Hey, did Brian get a hold of you?
Yeah. Well, I was inside my shipper, and I was not allowed. Once I went in to go get my bills, the tornado sirens went off, and they would not allow me to go outside to my truck, so I had to hang out in the hallway with the rest of the workers.
Oh, okay.
So, this is the reason why I didn't answer his call or yours. When I got back into my truck, I immediately saw the message from Holly to call Brian. I just got off the phone with him.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I just wanted to make sure you got the word from him. So as long as you're safe, you're all good.
Yeah, I was just killing it because he was telling me there's snow and ice coming in behind this. So I'm scaling right now. Get the hell out of here. I'm going to get south of I-40 or I-80 so I can get away from the snow and ice because I don't have a whole lot of time left. So the office is just going to have to understand. They're going to have to wait and get my loader call once I get shut down.
Yeah. Safety first. Yeah, safety first.
Yeah, I just I want out of here. I knew it was coming. I could tell by how dark the damn clouds were. Shit, I gotta slap you in this back first. I'm 180 pounds over on my tandems.
Oh, that's easy. Just one hold back, you're good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back 3 because I'm 30 on the drive.
Oh.
I didn't slide it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
They didn't say anything about sliding it, but it's only 23 pallets. I thought maybe it would be alright where it was at, but it's not.
Alright, I'm just gonna check up, make sure you got the word about the warning and all that. So, yeah, I'm starting to record YouTube footage myself, so I can't stay on long.
Okay, alright. Well, thanks for checking on me, Scott.
You bet.
Alright, later.
I'll see ya. Okay, so that's one of the other cool things about JCT is that that's a driver we have named Natalie. She's been with JCT longer than I have. I think about a year or so longer, something like that. But she's currently up in Omaha, not Omaha, but somewhere in Nebraska. Picking up a load right now. As you heard, she just got through picking up and found out it was overweight on the tandems by a very small amount. And okay, our resident weatherman Brian tried to get a hold of her, but I guess was having a hard time, and now we know why, because she was at her shipper and they actually made her shelter in place inside the building there until the tornado warning expired. So she wasn't able to respond to phone calls or anything. So just wanted to make sure she was all right. Knew that she was in kind of in the danger zone there. So, but yeah, she's good to go. Or for the most part. It's not like Brian was giving her advice on which way to go to get away from which way to get away from the problem weather most quickly. I don't know where she's heading to. It's like I said, I didn't want to put too much of this video into me chit-chatting with her about stuff, and yeah, I just said, she's got stuff going on, I got stuff going on. That's kind of what it was. But anyway, yeah. We got a lot of drivers here who have experience, been with JCT at least a year or longer, and we try to look out for each other too. That's what I like about this company. It's you got a kind of a family, close, well, sometimes dysfunctional, but somewhat close-knit family too still. I just passed the 540 mile marker. The exit we're going to be looking for is right around 500. 500 or 499. We can use either or, I think, whichever. We're going to even get off on the US 80 and take the first exit on US 80. And that'll take us onto a road that's right next to the Walmart DC. So I'd end up doing that. Also, as far as I know, my driver's side rear camera is working right now. I'll find out when I do the editing. You guys will know already by the time you see this if it's working or not, because you'll see the camera view up in the top left corner. For me, I won't know until I get docked in or something and get a chance to retrieve the data. And even then, I don't know I'll be able to get to it right away because I'm still busy editing the previous video, the kind of stuff I seen video. So, whatever the case, hopefully we'll have at least the ability to show the driver's side. Now, I did have to do some screwballing around with the cameras. So what I did, I took the driver's camera off because because I was troubleshooting issues, and I ended up moving the extension cable from this side to that side and vice versa, and found out this side still has issues, and then that side was mostly okay, but I would still see like glitches and stuff on the screen. So kind of indicating that there's a problem with the extension cable that I moved over to there. And also a problem with the camera on this side. So when I got parked in a spot there that I just pulled out of earlier this morning, I went ahead and pulled the camera off of this mirror, and then pulled the camera off of the other mirror as well, and brought that camera over here to this side, hooked it up there. And because I figured, you know, if I can only have one camera working at all, I'd rather at least have it on the driver's side so I can show you guys the backing footage and stuff. I can't really show you guys backing footage unless I'm doing blindside backings with that passenger side, or maybe some right turns around curbs and stuff. But that's not such a big deal. It'd be nice to have, but I'd much rather have the backing footage to show you guys. So. Anyway, yeah, I moved the camera over here, hooked it up to the known good cable, extension cable. It seems to be okay, but I've been parked in the spot the entire time. I'll watch the screen here to see if I see any glitching kind of behavior anymore. But I'm hopeful that it's actually okay and that it's recording right now. And I ended up going ahead and ordering a new camera and extension cable so I can put on that side, hopefully fix that problem. If I still have problems, it'll be something internally to the main camera that I'll have to get warranty replaced for. Also, a friend of mine who also ordered this same setup, I guess he got it put on his truck, but then he couldn't get either of the rear cameras to work. So he ended up, I guess, doing an RMA to get it replaced or something. I don't know. I don't know if he got I assume he sent the whole entire unit in to get it checked out or whatever. But yeah, he said both the cameras weren't working, so it might be a kind of a pattern of problem issues with that line of cameras. It's called an Eagle Eye 3 or 4 camera system. He actually has a 4th camera with his. I don't know if he actually hooked up the 4th one anywhere. When you get the 4th camera, it actually has lights on it, and it has like a 40, I think it was a 43 or so foot long cable on it. Still not being long enough to get all the way to the back of a trailer, but so I don't know if he was going to use it at all. He got it just in case. Wasn't sure if he'd be able to use it for something or not. So I ended up getting the 3 camera system, knowing that I hardly ever stay with the same trailer very long, and that's not long enough to reach the back of the trailer anyway. Guess that pilot over here in Canton is open back up again. Last time I drove through here, they were renovating it or something. They were doing something with it. Yeah, I see more. I see it all open back up now. All right, so I get through delivering tonight, and after I get done here, I do have a reload going from Sanderson Farms and Tyler, which is behind me. About 30 miles. Yeah, roughly 30 miles. So I'm about the 534, coming up on 533 mile marker here, and it's I think the 565 or something like that. Somewhere in that ballpark where the exit is for Sanderson Farms. That one's not due for pickup until tomorrow, though. So I don't really know yet what I'm going to do about it. I've considered just like go get my trailer washed out, or I'll probably just sweep it out, because I don't want to be driving like 40 miles back to the Streaking Beacon over in the wrong direction just to get a washout. And one, the trailer was already fairly clean, pretty darn clean as it was before I picked up this load, and the load I'm hauling right now is just orange juice. So I don't anticipate this trailer being that dirty, or we're in a position where I really need to worry about washing it out. It's good practice to wash out, and I know JCT wants all trailers washed out after every load, but I'm not interested in burning 80 miles of drive time going basically, or actually 30, close to 40 miles in the wrong direction to get to Blue Beacon, because there's a truck wash over here behind me as well, but it's not going to be open at the time I go through there, so that's my concern. So I'm just figuring I'll just get washed out. I mean, well, not necessarily get washed out, maybe sweep out the trailer, head over to the pilot and Tyler, fill out my reefer unit, and find out if I can drop my empty and wait. So I assume it'll be a drop-and hook. I've been there a couple of times before and it's been drop hook, but could also, I don't know, could end up live loading as well. But at the very least, I wouldn't mind being able to get rid of the trailer, and then I'll have more options available with where I can park as well, especially at the hour that it's going to be. So we'll look at that. That'll of course be a separate video. That load will be going to Shafter, California. I don't know that I'll actually be delivering it though. It's not due until the 20th in the morning. And even if it picks up tomorrow, I would probably be there at least a day early, because I would roll from the 16th into the 17th, and then 17th into the 18th, and then probably have a little bit more miles to go, like a shorter trip to go from there on the later part of the 18th or something, if I had to guess. So I don't anticipate staying. I don't know. There's a possibility I could swap, but I also have home time set up for the 24th and 25th for obvious reasons. And then I plan to be back on the road for a little bit before I do jury duty on January 3rd. What? Okay. Alright, so anyway, that kind of sums up what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead now from here to just before we're getting on to US 80, maybe about a mile or so before we'll continue this. Alright guys, we're at the State Route 34 exit here, exit 501 on the east end of, kind of, I don't know, yeah, I kind of call it the eastern half of Terrell, I guess. I might have some traffic delays here right after this interchange. At least on the map it suggests that I'm going to have some. I don't see anything up ahead yet, but I am expecting a slowdown up here. Looks like it's getting better. We just zoomed in. Yeah, it is starting to slow down a little bit here, but it's still moving, and it actually just changed from like a darker, well, from a red to an orange color, basically, which is a good sign that it's starting to calm down some here. Alright, that's the 499 Alpha. I'm going to use that US 80 westbound. And we can use the first exit, or I think we can use the next one down as well. I know there's an interchange there on the, or the second one would be, but I can't remember if you can get off the freeway there as well, or if it's just to get on that. I-20 westbound at Busch Turnpike. 2 left lanes are closed because of an accident, of course. Usually I-20 is the one that I prefer most when I'm in the DFW area. It's mostly 70 mile an hour speed limit all the way through. Don't tend to have too many problems with slowdowns unless there's a collision somewhere. Maybe we're like, yeah, where there's sometimes interchange traffic getting onto like either I-35E or I-635 or something there that sometimes gets a little bit bogged down, but it's usually only the right side of the freeway that has that problem. The through traffic doesn't tend to be affected quite as much. Okay, yeah, there is an off-ramp there at the second interchange that I was talking about. You can use either of the first 2 exits once on US 80. It's in between those 2. It's really close to the second exit though. The last time I came here, I went to I got off at this first exit here, same one where Buc-ee's is at, and I got that gas station there at the corner that I was going to stay at, but they charged for parking. Probably got lighter traffic here where I can go ahead and pick up the pace a little bit. I'm not sure this guy behind me over in the other lane is going to be very happy about it, but so I'll probably just kick back at 64-ish right now. Give him a chance to get around me and get that lane clear. Okay, now this exit right here, I can use this if I want to. Right here where the auto dealership is at, and you got the Exxon station over there, the one night network that I was talking about. I can actually get my reefer filled up there. I don't even have to stop in Tyler. I was just getting my reefer unit filled up there, and then maybe sweep out my trailer. Oh, they do the same thing here. Yeah, in California they do the same thing there. Ambulances get on the freeway, and once they're getting on the freeway, they'll actually turn their emergency lights off because all they do, because they're usually only allowed to, by their companies, to go more than like a certain number of miles an hour over the posted limit, and it tends to be they tend to actually interfere with other traffic by doing it because there's always faster traffic. So like I say, if they were to get off the freeway here at this next exit, they'll probably turn their lights back on. Okay, right over here on the right side is the Walmart DC. Be exiting here on Las Lomas Parkway. And there'll just be a couple of right turns after we're off the highway here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, or whatever they call it. Okay, last time I came here also, they didn't have a dock door available from what I recall. I think I had to just park in the kind of staging area, bullpen as they like to call it. and get checked in, and then I got a dock door after I checked in. But I got the dock door right away though too. Alright, we're all clear. This is a yield sign. I don't have to stop. We're going straight ahead. I guess I can stay over here to the right. Get in your own lane, asshole. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Alright, left turn right here. Now see, there's a truck parked right here. It's common for trucks to be right there, as well as along the street right outside the DC, although it's not legal to be there. See, there are no parking signs there, but I can always stop there briefly when I leave here to sweep out my trailer if there's anywhere to park. And then I can just go right down the street from there and get my reefer fuel and then head out toward Tyler. Alright, I also need to get my blue light on too so you guys can see me a little bit better. Here's my face! Come on, you guys know who that is. Aussie Man Reviews. Alright, this guy's walking out to his truck. Let me send my arrival call while he's doing that. I thought there was another stop sign up here, but I don't see one there. And it says stop until unit ahead is left. Unless I got rid of the other stop sign and now want this to be the end. All right, we'll get checked in here. All right, let me get this blue light on for you guys. Now we go check in. Says they don't have a door available again, so we'll just yard move it over there, check in at, or right, come on, arrive at shipper. No, not arrive at shipper. Arrive at consignee. Okay, now. We'll head down. I was having a little bit of fun with him. Because he was saying, what's your temperature set at? And I'm like, plus 98.6. and then I also have a sign in there saying you have 15 minutes to get, once you're gated in, you have 15 minutes to check in at the receiving office. I'm like, have you guys seen some of these people back? Sometimes you can't even get into the, you can't even, you know, some people take 15 minutes to get in their dock door. Sometimes you're stuck waiting on them to finish their back in before you can get a chance to dock in yourself. So, you know, just kind of being a little cheeky, humorous, I guess, whatever. It's true, though. All right, I'm going to turn the headlights off here because I got a shag driver, yard jockey, yard mule, or, well, a bunch of different names we can call him. I'll just call him a shag driver, I guess, for now. I'm trying to dock back in this trailer here. Oh, he had to do a pull-up. He must not be the best backer in the world. I'm kidding, you guys. Shag drivers tend to be better backers than anybody. So usually if I see that, I kind of jokingly mess with them. And kind of like we're flatbedders, we like to joke that they can't back because they don't have precision backings they have to do. I mean, they have to do backings, they just don't necessarily have to do it with precision like a lot of us door swingers do. Shack drivers on the other end of that, where they if they aren't like God's gift to backing, then they're you have to jokingly mess with them about like, yeah, you guys, you haven't been doing this very long, have you? I did not see any JCT trailers or trucks yet. Dude. Really? I know my headlights are off, but still. What are you doing, NFI? Don't think that I'm gonna give way to you. Alright, this guy's getting ready to pull out, but I might be able to park here next to this Plains guy. Yeah, sort of. There are some cones there that I can, but I mean, they sit out a little bit. The nose of my tractor would be sticking out quite a bit if I do that. So I might go with I'll go with one of these other spots here. Oh, this guy here. That says trust our rolling. Might work, but wait on this guy to. And there's someone walking over here too. Maybe over here next to this WL Patterson. There's, yeah. Put it next to him instead. A lot of people don't have any manners here. But I can understand the guy walking. He's got, I mean, pedestrians have right away, but these other guys, though, seem to just not give a fuck. Turn your headlights off. I can't tell exactly how close I am to the guy because his fucking headlights are on. Yeah. Turn your headlights off. Thanks for the headlights. I could have probably stayed a little further away from you had you not been blinding me with them. Alright, we get checked in and figure out what to do from here. Alright guys, ready to dock in here. We're going to be docking into door 326. I could open my doors right now, but there's a pickup back there not far from my doors, so I don't know if I'll be able to get them open right now. I'll go ahead and get set up first. Oh wait, you know what, come on, I'm gonna go yard move. Bump dock, come on. Alright, 4 ways. Alright, 326 will be down here a ways. This is 313 right here where this Walmart drop trailer is located. That's 320, so looks like I'm going to be down here probably by where this guy's pulling out. He might be pulling out of 320, 323, 4. Oh, no, actually, it looks like I'm where this blue Freightliner is, so door is still occupied. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure he's in 326. Yeah, confirmed. That blue Freightliner's in 326. Hopefully he's in the office picking up his paperwork. So, gonna have to wait for him to get out of the door first. Alright, guys, look like Helvig's getting ready to pull out of his door now. Meanwhile, my doors are already open, so as soon as he gets out of the way, he's gonna go check his, probably make sure his lug locks are in still. Did not realize that Helvig was based right here in Terrell. A little bit annoyed that he's doing his paperwork and all that kind of stuff, knowing that I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to leave, and he could assume that it's me, that I'm waiting for him. I've already opened my doors too, so as soon as he's out of the way, I can just pull right in and disconnect, pull forward, and be done. All that stuff he's doing there, he could have pulled away from the door, parked in front of like drop trailers over there or something. So I can go about my business, and the loaders inside can go about theirs as well. Come on, seriously, dude? Slide your tandems and do all the other shit somewhere else. You don't need to be holding me up from doing my thing to do that. You can go pull away from the door and do it somewhere else. Did that guy even pull his wheel chock? I don't know. Yeah, it looked like the wheel chock's right in front of the where it needs to be, so. Picked the wrong target. Let the trailer do its own work here. Getting the tandems. Oh shit. You know what? Yeah, I was a little bit late. I forgot to pay attention to the ICC bar too. Don't want the other end of my trailer to get too close to that guy. So. And I'm gonna be a little late. Yeah. But if that's a small price to pay to ensure that I don't hit that guy. So. Definitely not my best backing in the world. Don't mess it up. Alright, now a lot more room to work with here. So, I was thinking earlier, when I was was trying to set up to dock in, to back into that staging spot. That guy who was walking by the passenger side of my truck, he's the same guy who, okay, now it's just off to the side. He's the same guy who had his headlights on in the spot next to where I backed in at. And the more I think about it, the more I think that guy doesn't have any common sense at all. You know that I'm getting ready to back in over there. Why would you walk along the passenger side of my trailer like that? Or knowing that there's a chance I can't see you as well. Alright, we'll get disconnected here now. Pull forward and then dock in. We'll get some more footage for you when we dock out, right? Alright guys, we're all done here. It's about 9:20 p.m. so a little bit, right around 3 hours after my appointment time. Yeah, I had to make sure it was recording. Yeah, I'm looking for that little red light back there through the reflecting through there. So we're good to go. Come all the way into it. That way I know we have an easy time getting that wheel chock out. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull just far enough away from the door so I can double check my that I got my load lock back. And this guy's getting in his truck right now. I'm gonna give him a chance to get to hop in first. Best to not move around when someone's in between my truck and theirs. Alright, we are good to go. Don't have any OS&Ds at all. I'm going to go ahead. There's nobody waiting on my door. In fact, there's only 3 of us here, and this guy just got his bills too. And there's another guy like a handful of doors down, a Werner, who's probably done pretty soon himself. Oops, wrong back row. That one, yeah. Okay, we're going to let Yard move it from here to the guard shack. That food that I eat, this guy's, there's a private fleet driver right there. I'm going to go very carefully because he's walking toward the back of his trailer to do stuff. Don't want tail swing or anything going anywhere near him, so that's why I did that. Alright, so all in all, I was here around the normal amount of time I would expect to be here. 3 to 4 hours. No biggie. It's, a lot of people don't like that, but you know what? I didn't really care. I'm out back there, got another video compiled so I can get it ready to post. I haven't posted it yet, but at least it's compiled and ready to post. And caught up on some other stuff and made a few phone calls as well. So, made productive use of the time regardless. And I don't need to be in a big hurry because, like I said, my reload isn't due for pickup until tomorrow night. I'm gonna get it there. I'm gonna go there anyway on the next video, so I can at least drop the empty if possible, and be ready to move it whenever I can. I might also end up having my my boys with me. I gotta talk to our compliance people though. We use the middle lane here. Come all the way up to the stop sign. And we'll park over there on the street for a little bit so I can clean out my trailer. And call it a day if I can get this. Come on! I hate when it makes me sit there for a freaking hour for that stupid thing to change screen. Okay, yeah, I'm leaving my doors open because I'm gonna just I'll go ahead and yard move again. I don't really care. It's not burning a whole lot of time, and it makes it look a little bit more legal when I'm doing this kind of thing. As long as I don't go above 20 miles an hour, I can stay in yard move status. I'm looking at if I get my logs inspected, it's a lot less questionable if I'm in yard move than if I'm in PC. All these trucks are facing the other way. Interesting. Sir, I don't know, might go park over on that other, over by where this guy is at. Yeah, I'll back in over on where he's at or something and go sweep it out right there. That guy over there, that guy coming up back there probably, hey, you left your lights on. I mean, your door's open or whatever. Like, yeah, I know. No sense closing them when I'm getting ready to sweep it anyway. I'm not going for more than a few hundred feet away from the property anyway. Kind of need that light off so I can just need it long enough to clean out my trailer and then we'll be out of here. Yeah, is that far back? Can't tell. I thought I was closer to the K-rail there than I really was. Oh, come on, Cletus. That should be good enough there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here and go get my trailer cleaned out, and then we'll go right back down the street. Actually, you know what? So you guys know about the truck stop down there. We'll go ahead and pause this for you guys, and I'm going to run back there, clean the trailer, and then when we get done, we'll head down over there to the truck stop, and I'll end it over there, okay? So you guys see what the truck stop looks like or whatever if you didn't already see it last time. I thought it was cooler than it actually is here, but it's 73 degrees right now, and I don't need this on. I was under the impression that it was starting to cool off more, but no. Bye-bye. Okay, so hang tight, and we'll get over there to the truck stop in a second. let me show you a shit that you should not be doing. And show you what you should be doing instead, okay? Alright. This is unacceptable. People leave all their pallet remnants and stuff here. Probably a piss bottle or whatever. These are probably all piss bottles there. More messes over here. Look at all that crap. Probably some shit bags and shit bombs in here too, I bet. More messiness here. And you wonder why we get kicked out of so many places. Because you guys are such, because the other truckers here are such fucking pigs. Don't do that shit, alright? Don't make us an embarrassment to other people. Do what I do. Okay, I mean, this was a pretty clean trailer overall, but this is my bag. All the stuff that came out of my trailer is in there. Okay, and this bag can stay in here until I get down the street to the truck stop, and I'll throw it in the trash bin while I'm at the fuel island. Okay, I already have my reload info here. Let me clip this up. Come on. Don't kink my papers, you shithead. Write down our load info so I know what info I need when I get over to the shipper. That's going to be a different video, of course, but I want to be prepared. Because I do need to get fuel both for my tractor and for my trailers. Well, don't necessarily need tractor fuel right now. I still have at least 3/8 of a tank. But I do want to have the load information written down so when I do get there, I'm immediately ready to give them what they want. Okay, that was a pretty simple one to fill out there. So now let's get over to the Exxon station there so you guys can see that. If you didn't already see my last video that I did delivering here to this same location, all right? So that's a good spot where I can pull my SD cards to and put new ones in there for the other load. Alright, do normal driving here because it's legit stuff. I'm not gonna get a full night's shift out of this anyway. Actually, I have just under 3 hours left on my 70-hour clock right now. That'd be enough to get me into my recaps, but I don't anticipate even needing what I have already, so I'm anticipating I'll probably just get to the shipper, drop my empty, and then PC over to a truck stop or something, and wait until tomorrow sometime. Yeah, from here it's just a straight shot right down this road. And on the right side of the street, right before I get to the light, is the Exxon station. They do take EFS, so if you're a JCT driver and you want to know about EFS, yes. It's actually a 1.9 network location too, so you should also be able to get your reefer fuel there as well. Okay. I guess we can drive partially in the center lane and partially in my lane. Carlisle. Alright, so like I say, this truck stop here, they do have parking, not a very large amount of parking, and they do charge for it. I think unless you eat at Denny's inside their store, or buy merchandise there or something, I'm not really sure what their rules are, but yeah, plan on spending money there if you're going to stay there. But they do have like Chipotle Mexican Grill and a bunch of other, several other things over on the other side of the freeway, basically. If you're kind of a foodie and want to, if you like to eat stuff outside your truck, or also got Buc-ee's there as well. Alright, current price here, it looks like it's $2.95 a gallon, so that's a good price. I'll probably wait until I get loaded first, so I might come back, stop back through here on the way out and get tractor fuel. I just want to make sure I'm not going to have too much fuel on board in the event that it's a heavy load. It's not a, I don't anticipate it being heavy though, because my load info implied that it's only going to be a 30,000 or so pound load. But be prepared. Alright, so right here's the Exxon and 1.9. And I guess just in case other people come in here, we'll go ahead and come over to this one. There is another JCT here, blue KW, almost right in front of me and to the right. We'll just get reefer fuel only. Should be good there. Okay, so we're going to wrap this one up here when it comes to getting back on the road. We've got I-20 and US 80 right there. If you just come over to where the slide is at that I was just coming up on that I didn't quite reach, just make a right turn right there and then a left right onto the transition road, basically from 80 to 20, or you can even go straight down the road even further right before you get to Bucky's. Make a left and get right on 20 right there as well. So, two options there, right? Anyway, we're going in this, and we'll have another video for you guys picking up at Sanderson Farms in Tyler, Texas next. All right? You guys have a great night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.